Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to SkinLikePeanutButter Podcast. This is going to be episode number. We're on 27 now. 27. Love that number. It's a good number. Good times. I got SkinLikePeanutButter here, but before we get into that, I got a few things to say. Check out my last podcast with Lil Flame.
Check it out.
That shit was cool.
Check it out.
Good stories. You can talk about he's witnessed somebody dying, NBA 2K, all types of fun stuff. Check out my playlist videos. I'm dropping one tomorrow for this recording, so like 2 days. I'm releasing this on a Monday, so 2 days before I have my podcast, 25 Underground Artists, and I'm doing a collaboration with an artist named Young from Florida, so check that shit out. That'd be cool. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit me up on Instagram, SKBENITG, if you want to be on the podcast or you have any feedback. I'm not saying I'll take you, but let me know. Check me out on audio format, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and more. If you don't want to watch on video, totally understand. And fuck American Airlines. And then to introduce my guest.
Wait, why is it fuck American Airlines?
I've explained it twice. If you want to see it, go. If you want to see why I did it, Nusachi's podcast, and I think it was CJ the Rockstar. So the other one, yeah. So this is SkinLikePeanutButter. He's a co-creator of Pen6ar,
yes,
clothing
sir.
brand, and he's a tattoo artist and painter, and he draws.
Yes.
And we've talked about some good shit. We've had a little bit of discussion. This is gonna be a good one right here. I'm excited. We're getting a little back to the comedy roots, where we're doing some artist stuff with it. It's gonna be a good time, man. I'm ready. How you been, man?
Chilling.
Yeah. So tell me about your early upbringing right here.
Well,
actually introduce her real quick.
Oh yeah,
This is
Faith, co-creator of Pen6ar. Say something, Faith.
You can follow me at FaithMonet_ on Instagram.
On Instagram, what's your Twitter?
I don't be on Twitter.
I actually have a Twitter too, but I ain't gonna give that shit because I never use it. It's on private. I actually took off my
I got mad fucking fights and porn on my Twitter.
Fights and porn.
I like it. It's
dude,
like,
that's the way you gotta go though.
Twitter has some good porn.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you watch a 10-minute video, they have like the best minute of the porn.
That's what I'm saying. And they chop that shit up.
Chop the shit up.
Bro, it's free. And then you got all the porn stars. They all have their like individual Twitter accounts.
Yo, you know what porn star I really like? I like Kelsey Monroe and Tiana Trump.
Yo, Kelsey Monroe got a fat ass.
Bro, I think she had a kid. I think she has a daughter.
She might be retired, actually. I haven't heard her in a while.
I would cuff her. No funny shit. Like on some real shit. Like I'd cuff a porn star.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then Tiana Trump is crazy, bro. Do
Trump.
you see what she does? Where she does these? She lives in Baltimore now. Shout out to all my guys back in Maryland, back in my hometown. Tiana Trump lives out there now. She's not from Maryland originally, but
Where's
she
from?
moved there. Indiana, I think it was. I watched her No Jumper.
I don't even know where that's at, but
yeah, like in the middle of the country, kind of like Hickey.
Oh,
like it's kind of hick, you know.
Damn.
But she lives in Baltimore now, and she goes like on these college campus tours. She just fucks a bunch of dudes, like raw too.
What the fuck?
She's risking her career every time.
You know, Mia Khalifa stopped like doing porn.
Yeah, she's retired.
I seen her interview, and she's like had on a nice dress, looking all formal and shit.
Yeah, because she did porn, got her name out there, and she retired. I don't think she really liked doing that shit.
Yeah, she didn't. She was very insecure when she said when she's growing up.
Exactly. So then she wanted to talk about sports and shit, so she's doing that now.
I didn't know her boobs were fake.
You didn't?
Nah.
Shit, bro.
I don't be knowing when bitches got weave. Like I don't really be lace fronts. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel that, bro. I feel that. Okay, so how was school growing up for you?
For us, damn, how would I describe? Well, school was good up until middle school.
Mm-hmm.
In middle school, what did I do in middle school? Nah, fuck middle school. High school is when shit got really lit. Like, I was chubby, and then I was chubby when I was younger. But when I get a little skinnier, I'm gonna like shit on people. And then I got skinny, and then I've been drawing since I was like 4. So I started drawing again when I was like 16. But in high school, we basically, what did we do? We fucking smoked weed. Oh, we had something called PMF, which we got some ASAP Rocky. It's pretty motherfuckers. It was 3 of us. Okay. It was pretty jumping. I'm not gonna lie. People wanted to be PMF, but niggas was ugly. It was weird. Like our egos were really like, our egos were through the roof. We called niggas musty and called them ugly. We were really disrespectful. We didn't used to fight women, but we definitely were disrespectful, calling women bitches, thoughts. It was really unnecessary. We got our karma for that.
Really?
But yeah, it was very PMF was. It was cool though, but it ended up falling apart because niggas grew up. So, but
there you go.
For the most part,
I mean, you just went through that youthful
ignorance.
Yeah, exactly.
It was fun.
Like everyone did, and people do that to different degrees. You know, you probably had it on a high degree, I'd say. We got some stories here that this man wants to talk about from high school.
Yes.
So we're gonna talk about. Fuck it. Let's start about you got robbed.
Oh yeah.
Was this in high school?
Yeah, I was in high school. This was my junior year. So basically,
this was karma for him.
Yes.
So crazy.
What we used to do was, she didn't do it, but what we used to do was, me and my friend Alex, we would this is back when we were on like our BMX bike shit. So we would like literally say we're riding down this block, say we see a bike. It's like 5 in the afternoon. We're like, all right, so at 3 in the morning, we're gonna come back and go in this person's yard and take the bike. So that's what we used to do all the time. So basically, I sold bud for like 2 years probably. Sold bud for like 2 years. And my goal was very ignorant. My goal was to be the biggest weed dealer in the high school. That was my like
that's a goal that
I was like 16, 17, so that was like my goal, to be the biggest. I accomplished it. People knew me, which was bad at the end of the day when I got expelled, but back to this. Yeah. So it was her friend. Yeah. She was jacking it was her cousin. Until I got robbed, she was like, that's not really my cousin. So basically, I was at the park in Freeport, and he hit me up for like an eighth. My dumbass, he didn't want to come to the park. He was like, I got beef with niggas over there. So basically, I went to his car, and what I used to do was, I had a good method of keeping my clientele. Yeah. I would let them hold the weed and pick which bud they like, what they wanted, like which bag they wanted. It's like first come, first serve. I got the 0.9s, and then it goes to the 0.6s. So if you're unfortunate to get a 0.6, you just came too late. So gave him the jar. He was with somebody else, but he wasn't driving. I gave him the jar. And next thing you know, niggas just drove off, literally, with the jar.
And they could have dead ass like completely ran over you, and that's
no. I was on the sidewalks. I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
The car is like right here. I give it to him. My Fonto, my grinder, my scale just drives off, and it was funny now I look back at it, because when he drove off, I was just like,
what are you gonna do now?
I was just like, you're not gonna come back. It was just more like it was like, is he gonna spin the block and just be like JK? But it didn't happen. So he took my weed. My cousin John was really pissed off at me, and after that, I was kind of just like, I gotta carry a knife, and I gotta start buying swords and shit.
Dude, shut the fuck. That's my fucking brother's friend. Fucking piss off, dude. Anyways, yeah, dude, that's crazy.
Shout out to him though. I really, I thank him for robbing me, because that taught me a valuable lesson.
Yeah. In terms of like keeping your stuff secure.
Yeah, like I didn't let niggas pick buds no more. It's just like whatever you get, you get. I gotta start like being aggressive with my sales. I just wanted to get people high. Yeah. But I was like, and then we're gonna get to that. Continue.
Yeah. So okay. Because I've never been robbed before, but if you're in that BMX robbing shit, dude, I'm telling you, at this house right here, we have a bike on the side of the house. We don't know who it was fucking from. I think it's from
a BMX bike.
I think it's not a BMX
bike. We'd only take now. I fuck with the bikes that they be riding now. The people in the city that be wheeling down blocks, them big wheels, those are fire.
I think it's just like a traditional bike. All right, we're gonna let my brother fucking answer this, and I'm gonna edit this shit out because this is my brother's friend who does Fortnite with him or some shit. But like our accounts used to be like hooked up together. And you know what? Fuck it. I might keep this shit in there because this is for my brother. Okay, you keep having your fucking number hooked up here, and this kid named Aiden, this other kid named Aiden. My brother's name's Aiden. This other kid is named Aiden. Oh no, this kid's name is Philip. My bad. Philip, bro. This guy, this man's you not answering quick enough. Anyways, no, Philip. He comes in and he talks. He talks about is Aiden there? And his face is like. Is this small little like 12-year-old kid face, and he's like, God. Yeah, he's like, he has a bowl cut too, and he's like,
he looks like
is Aiden there?
What's the nigga's name from Ned's Declassified? Coconut.
Oh. Yo, he looks like a skinny coconut.
All right, coconut.
Yeah, dead ass.
Fucking love Ned's Declassified. Dead ass.
Yeah, no. So, okay. Because if you want that bike, you can have that shit for free. Because it's not that bike. You don't want it?
I got a car now. That was like a long time ago.
Shit, dude. Okay, so you used to steal. You used to rob people.
Not rob, finesse. Like, all right, so basically, it wasn't like, it was like manipulation. Yeah. Like women, we'd have our friend who was like the eye candy before I was the eye candy. Mm-hmm. We'd have him go sweet talk her or whatever, and then we just run in her purse. We got like $20. We've gotten like IDs. We never got a social security card, fortunately, because we would have did some dumb shit. Bro. But
yeah, bro. That's where you really get the funds, man.
And then we didn't fail a few times.
Remember when we stole the calculators from the classroom?
Oh, another story, bro. Back when calculators were going for bread on Amazon and eBay, we fucking stole a bunch of like we stole like 12 calculators. Next thing you know, 2 periods later, Faith calls me like, "Yo, they got us. Like, they got us on camera. The footage is clear. You cannot deny it. That's us.
Those
and
big TI-84s with the graphic?
Yep, exactly. Like, yep.
Oh,
stole those.
Yeah.
They had us, like, in the little, it was like a second little auditorium room with the security guards. They were just like, if you don't tell them, you guys are going to get grand larceny or whatever. And I'm so ignorant at the time. I'm like, nigga, that's my street cred going up. Like, nigga, all right, I don't care, nigga. I'll take that charge. I don't care, nigga. But we didn't get charged. They were just pump faking. But yeah, we did that, and we got away with it. But we were so dumb and so high all the time, we just sold them for, like, weed, like eighths.
We didn't even
didn't take advantage. We didn't.
You just trade them?
Yeah, trade them for weed. Because the guy who had the weed, he would sell them to the person who was buying them for the bread. We were just like, we want to get high. So that was it. We were like, she was like 16, I was like 15. Bro. So it's like, we didn't.
How the fuck are those things still so expensive? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Because everybody, you know how oversaturated the market is? How every kid had one? Yo, fucking Philip, answer your damn fucking thing right here. No, but dead ass. I'm just gonna let this one go. Okay, finally, he called it. Now we're good. Okay, so, no, because kids, so many kids had them growing up, and then they don't use them, so they're trying to get rid of them. So I would think that a shitload of them would be on eBay and Amazon, like, used. It's not like
and you couldn't even put them on eBay at the time because they were stolen. Only schools could get them at the time. I don't know if people could get them now, but they were
really?
Yeah, they had the school serial number on it. So if you sold it, it's on eBay. It's like you can't even. It's weird. I don't know.
So you could only sell the ones you bought from the stores.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that.
There's so many different ways to get money when we were younger.
You actually probably did the right way. Unless the guy that you were trading them to was selling them for cash.
Yeah, he was selling them for cash. Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay. So,
we did the bullshit, basically. It was fucked up, but...
Damn.
So many different ways to get money.
Yeah.
It still is different ways to get money, but back then it was like... I used to sell, like, green, like Reggie, as loud.
Okay.
And get people... Like, people would be like, yo, what the fuck? Like... mad high. I'm like, this is green. Like I cop like a quarter of green for 20 and then just sell it. It was beautiful. Those were the days, man.
Damn, son.
Everything was easier.
Yeah. You were baking at the time?
Oh yeah. I was making brownies, like some nasty ass brownies with no sugar. Like I would literally stay up to like 12 o'clock at night and just bake. You know what I mean? Cut them all retarded. Like, it just looked fucking... They looked like triangle squares. Like, it was weird. Sold them. We used to, like, sell them and just literally just skip class and watch people eat them. Like, but it's just like... It's like watching somebody eat some shit you know is nasty. And it's just be so funny because they would be so hungry and just kill it. And it was just the funniest shit ever.
That shit, too?
God, that was a horrible thing that I did.
Dude.
But...
That's not bad at all. I mean, that's a nice friendly prank.
It was $2 brownies, and they were a fair size. They were pretty big, but you know what I mean.
That's a great way. You went in there. You went to like the basic, like the lemonade stand type shit, the brownie. Like,
I sold sparkling water, bubble gum. Got suspended for selling sparkling water.
That of all
fucking things? Exactly. Just selling sparkling water. Fucking. I remember one time our friend, he had like a fight with some people from Baldwin. I actually left home when I wasn't supposed to leave home because I was on suspension to go watch it. I didn't even fight. I didn't fight in my defense because nobody hit me. Like, I'm not finna just hit somebody. Like, I think we just looked like spectators. Like, just people just standing. Nobody touched us, but everybody else was getting hit with chains. It was scary. And then when the cops came, I ran as if I fought. Like, it was weird. It was funny. It was weird. It was like really OD. But
did you know how to run if since you didn't fight?
I think everybody just ran because it's just the police like come run. I hopped to. Have you seen Freeport High?
Yeah.
You seen that big ass fence behind the bleachers?
Yeah.
That's the fence I jumped. Like that big fence. Cut my hand. Like my belt buckle broke because it snagged on the. I don't know why I ran. I was in some tight ass threes. Like, it was weird.
Yo, dude, guys, everybody from Freeport High that I've interviewed here, we're going to get everybody together, and I need you guys to take me to Freeport High, and I want to walk around the school, and you need to show me what happened here, what happened there.
I got you. There have been a whole bunch of fights in bathrooms and fucking...
I want to go inside the school, outside the school. I want to go where St. Jock passed out.
He passed out?
Yeah, before he went to class, yeah. Yeah, check that podcast out. I think it was like number 22.
You have to finish watching. He passed out.
He said he went partying so hard, and then he just went, after partying, he went to the football field and just like leaned up against the, what is it called? The field goal post.
Okay.
Yeah, he just leaned up against that, and then...
Oh, yeah, I got some stories about the field goal post.
Yeah, what about that field goal post,
Yo,
man?
son, I was playing football one day.
Yeah.
This is like, because we used to sell bud together. So we were supposed to re-up that day. Long story short, My boy Rashad Tucker, the star quarterback, he's going to go to the NFL. If he sees this, I love you, Tuck. But he threw me like, and I'm nice at football. I'm just like, I was going to join the football team, but I just didn't. They were like, you got to gain weight. I'm like, I'm not finna. I like my size. I'm not finna. And be in the locker room with y'all every day, like, that's kind of gay. No offense to the, fuck it, no offense, but that shit's not for me. I like being around women. But, and like, he threw me a 50-yard pass. I'm looking at the ball like this. Like, I see it coming, spiraling in my hand. As soon as I caught it like this, and then I hit the lacrosse post. And then my head, like, this is why I got this scar right here. Like, I sit up, the post falls on me, so I'm in the net. Niggas pick it up. And then my boy, not my boy, but there's some kid, I forgot his name, but some shit. But he was like, oh shit, you're leaking. I thought I broke my nose, so I was hyped. Because when I get scars, I get hyped. Because I never broke anything. So I sit up, and I see the blood dripping off my nose. So I'm covering my nose with my shirt, because I think my nose is broken, but my head is, like, open. So I ran to the nurse's office from outside in the football field. There's blood, like a trail of blood leading to the nurse's office. I go in, it's a bunch of special ed kids there. I hear somebody say, like, ew, what the fuck? Like, I walk in and hear somebody saying, ew, what the fuck? And then they rush everybody out the nurse's office. My homegirl, Tony, she was laying down because she used to just take naps because she didn't want to be in class. I was like, hey, Tony. Like, I didn't feel it because my adrenaline was pumping and my head is still bleeding. Yeah. So she's just like, ew. And then she got up and left. And then I go and look in the bathroom. It's like a pussy on my forehead, like a loose pussy on my forehead. It was like the white meat was showing the blood. I wish I had my phone. I left my phone outside my shoes, but I would have been a fire-ass meme today. It's because the blood was just like coming down. Went to the hospital after that. They put 17 stitches in my forehead.
Damn.
Like, it was crazy. And it was like I still had to wait in the waiting room, even though my head was like it was bandaged, but it was still leaking. I had to wait 15 minutes. I'm like, yo, I'm getting tired, like, low key. I lost mad blood. Like, I wish I still had the shirt. I would dead frame it. It was like my favorite shirt. I loved the way the neck fit my shoulders.
Oh, and you ruined it.
Yeah,
dude,
blood on
that.
it. Fucking.
When I busted my top of my head open.
How?
Yeah, so I was babysitting my siblings. This is back, like, I think I was like 16, 17, and of course, you know, they're little. You gotta go play some tag and hide and seek and shit, bro. So anyways, I gotta make them happy, so we doing that. Or maybe we're doing a Nerf war. I don't remember.
That sounds like a lot more gangster.
Yeah, I think it was a Nerf war. I do, actually. Anyways, so I was going down the stairs, and I jumped, and there's, like, on every staircase, just, like, when you're going down, then there's like this section of the wall that's
slanted.
Like, slanted.
Yeah.
Top of my head hits the corner of it.
Oh,
or
like
not the corner, but where it breaks.
Yeah,
right
like
here. And it went right here, and then just the top of my head just starts gushing.
Oh my
gushing.
God.
We had to redo the floors like recently. My mom redid the floors since they've been gone. But before the carpet, it was just blood stains all over the place.
How many stitches did you need?
I think I got staples. So
Is that worse than stitches?
I don't know. I got the numbing cream.
Oh yeah, he hit me with like a shot in my forehead.
Ooh,
it was like shoelaces. Like he was like lacing my forehead up. That shit was crazy. I had to walk around a week with it for like literally a white tee. Like the bandage was like boom, boom. I got asked what happened so many times. It's just like, yo, I got jumped instead. Yeah. Like I had to cause me saying I hit a pole playing football. It was just people would laugh at me. I'm like,
this is a fucking.
I was like, y'all are mean.
Nah, I had to wear a bandana because I was a swim instructor at the time and I couldn't miss work, so I had to like wear a bandana. So in that way, like I had like a point where I'd be like, okay, I can't go into the water past this point. And if the water hit the bandana, I'm like, okay, time to come up. Like I can't be hip that high because I couldn't get my stitch. You can't
get the stitches wet. They were like dissolvable stitches, but when I got them taken out, it was pretty
I had to get my
lit.
shit taken out.
I had to fucking scar. They were like, you look mad tough. I was like, that's not the goal, but
bro. Did anybody tell you look a little bit like Zillakami?
Yeah, I get Zillakami. I get Lil Nar's cousin.
Lil Nar as well.
I love Zilla. Zilla's dope. He just seems like really wild.
He's from Long Island.
I know he's from. It's funny because we're like when I was younger, I was from Bayshore, and he's from Bayshore too. But he's from like the trailer park area. I'm from like by the ocean where the white people be at, which was I had like I had a lot of white friends. I love white people. I love you guys.
Yeah,
you guys are
bro.
really cool.
You know the ones. There's some really cringy ones.
Yeah.
But then the ones like in that UK video. Yo, shout out to what was that fucking video called? Bounce by the Ounce. Bounce by the Ounce. Yo, shout out Bounce by the Ounce. Watch that video. I'm gonna probably put that shit in my Instagram story.
Like was grinding his teeth.
Bro, my God, he was going crazy. Like people like that, and then like just chill ones. Like they're good. They're good people. Not everyone is good, but there's a lot of good ones. So how'd you get expelled?
Oh yeah. Okay. So boom. It's a good story. All right. So boom. So this is like I never went past selling like an ounce of bud because that was just too much for me. Like, so basically, this time I had 2 ounces of bud, and I had different lockers because girls I would mess with would get mad because I wouldn't give them my Fonto and fucking run in my locker and just take my shit out and hide it around the school. So that would be like most of my day trying to get my shit back, and this was like 3 times a week. Like I had girls write embarrassing shit on my locker, like, and leave it open so people could see like, oh, so and so ate this bitch out, but she's a thought and it's a lie, and it's just like now I got people thinking that I ate. This is mad crazy.
So wait, so you were Freeport's most wanted? You were on that?
Basically,
bro.
Basically. Crazy. Shit, I miss high school. Like people would be like, "Oh, I hated high." I'm like, "You're bugging." But so basically, so one morning, this guy, I still think he snitched on me, but he's gonna watch this. I think you snitched on me. He did snitch on me. So basically, I never brought my weed to school. All of it. I used to do that. I stopped because I got arrested, and the judge was like, "Oh, if you bring
you got."
Oh yeah, I got arrested because I got arrested by some DTs. Long story short, fucking, we got pulled over. This nigga had water in his back tail light, so there was a reason for them to pull us over. The car smelled like weed. Ran through my shit, and the only real reason I got arrested because it was scales and shit in the bag.
Oh, you
and then
selling.
And I had to go into the holding tank. I was in their office holding tank. I thought I was gonna have to fight because I had on these tight ass jeans with my pink Jeremy Scott poodles. I was like, I don't want them to think I'm sweet, so I'm like, yo, I gotta fight.
Yeah.
Like after I got arrested, I was like, I need to find a new hobby because like the fact that the inside of the cop car, well, obviously, it doesn't have doorknobs in the back, and that bothered the shit out of me because I'm like, there's no doorknobs, like.
You can't get out.
This is worse than detention. Like, it's just like, there's no doorknobs. But I got arrested. Long story short, the judge was just like, don't get in trouble for 2 months and you're good. This happened. I got expelled a month later. And I was just like, all right, so boom. I was going to my locker. I sold like a dub to this nigga, bro. And we went in the basement where the weight room is. And went back upstairs, put my shit in the locker, blah, blah, blah. I go to class. I go back to the locker, my friend's locker. Shout out to Elijah. Went to Elijah's locker. And I look in my locker, and it was like my heart dropped because all my shit was gone. And my ID was in the bag. Everything was in the bag, the weed, the scale. Like, I was just like, my heart dropped. I was like, yo, son. I was like, and I was talking to him because I knew I was finna get called somewhere. Yeah. So I'm walking. I'm like, the security guard's like, come here. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, should I run? He was like, no, don't run. And running actually worked out it worked out for me, not running. But so I got in the office, and then long story short, the AP is like, somebody's going to jail for this. I'm like, not me. Like, I'm not getting arrested. It's embarrassing to get arrested in school. Like, I'm not doing that. Yeah. So long story short, I keep saying that, but it's long story short. I'm texting my girl at the time like, yo, go home because I'm about to dip.
Mm-hmm. And and then you got the...
Yeah. So boom. So I'm like, go home. Because they got me. I was like, babe, they got me. Like, it's over. It's a wrap. I'm going. Like, and I was literally like, yo, they got me. Like, I'm done. So he's like, give me your phone. I'm like, yo, please. No, don't take my phone because I can't run without my phone. So he has my house keys. This is why I told her to go home because they have my house keys and everything. So basically, what happened? I'm talking to the security guard. And all the security guards had left or whatever because they went to go find the guy that told, I guess, to get the confirmation. Yeah. So... I'm like, he's like, you should just tell him, man. It was just me and that security guard. He's like, you should just tell him, man, whose it is. They don't know it's mine. Because I lied and was like, it's not mine. Somebody framed me. And I went in the basement because they obviously knew I went in the basement. So my phone was on the dresser of the AP, and the security guard was looking at the cameras. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm probably going to tell him. And I just snatched my phone back, put it in my pocket. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go use the bathroom. I didn't even say that, actually. I was just left quietly out of the security office, and then I saw the one that told me to come here. He was like, you going to the bathroom? I was like, yeah. It was raining so hard that day, I just jetted, like ran straight to her crib, jetted, got there. They had called, they knew I dipped. They called my grandmother, my dad, blah, 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 fucking, what else happened? Left my shit there, my ID. Luckily, it was a Friday, so they were like, we're going to have a meeting on Monday.
Okay.
And then senior trip was coming up. I got expelled like a month before graduation.
Oh,
and then the senior trip was coming up. And then the meeting with the superintendent was that same day. I was like, either I'm not meeting the superintendent or we push it back because I'm going on that trip. I already paid for it. That's all I cared about at the time. So he pushed it back until when I got back, went on the senior trip, had fun. I was on some...
Cool. The laundry guy's done. Good.
Oh, I thought that was the camera.
Nah, we good.
But basically, went on the senior trip. I was on some bullshit. I had bought an ounce with me. Nobody hit my ounce. I faced it. Like, I was just on some bullshit. I was like, y'all niggas wasn't with me when I was going through the shits. Like, nigga, I was like, none of y'all, I don't trust none of y'all. But basically, yeah, it was fun. I would do that again. It was a fun experience.
Getting expelled.
Yeah, it was fun. I got homeschooled, then I had night school. No, I got homeschooled, then I had summer school, then I had night school. And people didn't see me for a while till graduation. They were like, yo, what happened? I'm like, I'm not finna explain the story. I was just like, I got caught with contraband. And
But then you graduated.
I graduated. I was supposed to graduate in 2017. I graduated in 2018, and I was 18, so I'm 20 now. So I graduated on time, so my family wasn't that tight. But
you were gonna graduate early.
Yeah, but my mom still doesn't know because she works at Rikers, so she's like very militant. Like we really like focused on keeping that information from her. They were just like,
interesting.
He just wanted to get homeschooled, so he's in homeschool now.
Wow.
It was fun, man. I'd do that shit again. It was really fun.
But it took away the high school experience that you liked.
Yeah, like I loved being in high school. It was just like I was still selling weed a little bit after that, but the girl I was talking to at the time was just like crying, like, stop selling weed. I was like, all right, fuck it. I guess I need to find a new hobby. I'm about to just try to do this art shit because I'm not finna like go to jail. But yeah, I didn't care that much at the time. So I was just like, nigga, if I go to jail, I'm gonna just get out, rock out, get some street cred, beat niggas up. But I'm not a fighter, so that wasn't my path.
Hey, you found your path though. High school came to a good end for you, man. It was good in the end, man. You got out. All good type of shit. All right, let's talk about your art now.
Okay, bet.
So who are your inspirations on art?
Art,
or just like in general, like who influences your art?
I get inspiration from like dreams that I have in movies and nightmares and shit, and just shit that I see, or like, but like I also get inspiration from people like Brian Giles, fucking Reginald Sylvester, fucking who else? It's just a bunch of fashion people on Instagram, like Monica, great gal on Instagram, like Monica, ASAP, fucking. I get inspiration from everything, sex, women that I deal with, so it's like everything. Mostly dreams and movies. Like I love Quentin Tarantino. Fucking Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. The movie Ready or Not with the girl that's getting married into the cult. I love that movie. Fucking It Too was good. I'm so proud of how on it I am with movies. Like I'm on it. She knows. On it with the scary. I fucking love scary movies. Like
I hate them.
Really? Why?
I don't like going into a movie because I don't really get scared of them. It's just like
she laughs at them. It's horrible because it fucks up the experience for me because I'm scared.
I don't laugh at them. I just like sit there and it's just like things go by and I'm like, and I don't like going in there being like, okay, I'm gonna get jumped out at. And also my greatest fear is maggots. I hate maggots. Anything with like little bugs like eating people out and shit, like eating them from the inside.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's like my worst fear. So I saw that on like one of the scary movies. I'm like, I'm not watching this again. I'm not doing it. Like it was like some taxidermy guy or whatever. It was like it had to do with that. And I'm like, fuck this. I'm not doing it no more. So I don't watch scary movies. I watch comedies, action, anime movies, things like that. Cool. That's the one.
I like stand up.
I'm going to a stand up show.
Wait, who's?
At who's? I don't know who it is actually.
Zach Fox is doing comedy now.
Nah, it's out on Governor's Comedy Club. I'm going to Belmore this time. I usually go to Levittown, but I'm going to Belmore this time.
I gotta start going.
Someone's birthday,
to comedy clubs.
Yeah, they're cool. They're hella cool.
I feel like it's way funnier if you're like sauced.
Yeah.
Like if you're sauced, it should just be funny for no reason.
Yeah, no, I had one really good experience with Carlos Mencia. Shout out Carlos Mencia, this Hispanic Honduran guy.
Oh, the famous comedian?
I think so. Yeah, he's pretty famous.
Mind of Mencia?
No, Carlos Mencia.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Carlos Mencia. It was a pretty expensive ticket though. I remember it was like, I think it was like almost $40 a ticket, which is pretty expensive. Yeah. So it was pretty cool. He was funny as shit. He was talking about like making fun of like mentally disabled people, and I have like a sadistic sense of humor like that. So I thought that shit was funny.
My sense of humor is very dark.
Yeah.
Trust me.
So those are the movies I like. So then what made you get into tattoos and shit like that?
This is gonna sound really crazy, but I'm just gonna be honest. Art wasn't selling as much, and I have this weird sadistic thing where I like seeing people in pain. So I just started doing tattoos, and then I was like kind of good at it. So I was like, and people were giving me a lot of money to do tattoos. I'm like, I just started like a week ago. They're like, I trust you. I'm like, you really shouldn't, but I'm gonna take your money anyway. So yeah, that was basically it. Art wasn't selling as much, and I was just like, I had got a tattoo kit for my birthday, but it was trash, so I had went and bought another one, and yeah. That's basically it.
It's been the best money getter for you at the moment, for sure. Like, it's doing well.
I was making more of tattoos than paintings and clothes. 'Cause I used to just sit in my room all day and just draw, and then finally go out at night and smoke. And then that was it. And then repeat that cycle, like the consistency. Like if you see my Instagram, like in 2017, it was just so much consistency with like drawings. Like every day I was making a shirt. Now I look back at the shirts were pretty trash, but
that's development. I mean, you have to go through those things.
Came a long way from like doing those shirts and just I had like at one point I had 200 paintings in my room, but I recently gave a lot of them away.
Okay.
Because I didn't want them anymore. I was so attached to them. I was just like, I'm just gonna give them away and sell them. I sold some and then I gave some away, just cause.
Shit,
like,
dude.
Yeah.
Shit. So what's your style of art? Would you say?
I've been told that I didn't know I had a style till 2017. Like I've been told it's in between realism and animation.
Okay.
Like, but with drawing, I feel like it's more a little realer. And then with painting, it's a little bit more cartoonish, but it's still real. Like I like doing portraits because I like if you have a nice structured face, I'm going to draw you. Like right now when I do my little art time lapses. Like, I'll find a girl that, like, is fly and that I low-key have a crush on, and I just draw them, and then that's that. And
send it to them?
Yeah, not even, like, I'll post it, and then a lot of them will fucking, like, comment or repost. Like, some girl from Florida reposted it, which is cool. Luca, I drew Luca. He commented. He didn't repost it. I drew some...
Luca Sabat?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I drew some model girl from Cali, Hayden. I think her name is Hayden Gray or something. She posted it on her Instagram. She has, like, 100K followers. That was a big deal.
Shit, man.
I drew a lot of people, like... Who else? I drew Kerwin Frost, but he posted on his story. He just didn't tag me. Like, he cropped out my Instagram.
Of course, bro.
Yeah, Kerwin is... Those niggas are bougie, but I fuck with Kerwin still.
Yeah.
I love Kerwin.
That's good shit, though.
Who else did I draw? I draw too many people to even know. Fuck it, yeah. But I drew Fat Nick. He commented. I painted Fat Nick. I thought he was gonna die. I had a dream about him last night too. I thought he was gonna die soon.
Because of his weight.
Yeah, and I was like, let me just paint this fool. Like I don't.
Before he dies.
Yeah, so I could just have like I drew him, but it's foul. But fuck it.
Yeah, we gotta get Fat Nick on here one day.
Yeah,
I'm seeing him at Rolling Loud. He's one of the guys. I'm definitely gonna catch.
I never even listened to his music like that. I bumped Shakewell. I think
Shakewell's cool.
Shakewell,
he's even bigger.
Yeah, these niggas are all big, bro.
But these are fat guys. Then you have Puya, who's like 10 pounds.
Puya is like, I don't bump Puya. I bump Suicide Boys sometimes. Like I bump like a lot of old school rap, the spitters that are out here, and I bump a lot of like rock music.
Which bands you fuck with?
Black Sabbath. There's this band from the 70s. It's like a Japanese psychedelic band. It's called Shiniki Shen. They're fire. Fucking Black Sabbath, Shiniki Shen. City Morgue.
City Morgue is cool.
Yeah, fuck with City Morgue. Fuck with Sos Mula and Zilla. Those.
Yeah.
They're tight.
They're at Rolling Loud too, and I'm gonna get a bruise just like your birthmark at that.
Oh yeah, the mosh pit.
And
I heard their mosh pits are crazy. I didn't know mosh pits had
rules.
rules. Like you can't, like if somebody falls down, you gotta help them up.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, there's like unwritten like etiquette for sure in there.
I didn't know
because people aren't doing this out of hate. You know, people like generally fuck with
I
each
don't
other
even know
and
if I'd ever mosh.
You don't think so? You don't think you'd ever mosh?
That shit too much. Niggas be swinging, getting hit. I'm not really. You might as well fight.
Yeah. I felt really bad about it. I was at Smoke Perp show, SkinLikePeanutButter album release party. It was like kind of more closed, and I was in the pit, and there was this fat guy. He comes in. And I wore these rings. I outstretched my hand pretty much into a closed fist. I just socked the dude like right here, and he fell. Yeah, he fell. Like I hit him pretty fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, he was coming in this way, and I hit him, and I hit him this way, and he went back and
put him
fell.
to sleep. Probably like knocked him out.
Bro, he didn't knock out. Thank God he didn't knock out, but he dropped. Like he dropped.
Yo,
okay?
My friend told me he was like the knockout punches of the shits you don't see.
Yeah,
really,
because people aren't like
you don't
it's
see.
not a perfectly focused hit usually. So like something's lacking. Like if you were actually gonna stand up on them, you can get like you can choose where you're gonna hit them. You know, someone might just like scrape you and you might bleed, but like it's not gonna knock you out. It's you don't know what you're gonna get into. So I hit that guy, and I'm like right away. I pick the fat guy up. We hug it out. We move on.
Shit, I'm good. I'm glad that happened because that was big.
Bro.
Sounded big.
Yeah, he was a big dude. He was probably like a good 300. I'm not gonna lie. He was short but very fat. Yeah,
niggas you gotta stab.
Yeah,
Word.
he was crazy. Some people though, I look at him and I'm like, you shouldn't be in the pit. Like there was this one girl. She was like
small.
Too small.
Why are you in the
but
pit?
the way she was doing it, she would come in the pit, and then she would go out of the pit. And when she'd go out of the pit, I would stand out of the pit, and she would always hit me in my back. She hit me in the back the whole time. No, she was whack, dude.
She was whack.
Bro, she was so whack. And then she was crowd surfing. This is at Wi-Fi's funeral. And she went up to the stage because she was small. And she goes crowd surfing. But there's this, it's at SOBs. You been there?
No.
No? Okay. Anyways, she goes crowd surfing. She has her legs wide open and there's this pole This big ass pole with this TV on it. She almost not only goes into the pole like this, but she almost knocks the TV down. She almost kicks it down. It was crazy.
So she wasn't cute.
Dude, she was like, I don't even know why she was there, bro. That ass.
Like, who do you know here? Like,
nah, she looked like someone who'd be like at Dora the Explorer, like live.
What? Somebody
Like,
get this
on
child
Broadway.
out the pit.
Yeah, it was a child almost, damn near, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Shit, bro.
Yeah. So, I mean, hopefully I can come back. Maybe I'll make a YouTube video about my, like, reflecting on my experience at Rolling Loud, New York, my first music festival.
That'd be a lit vlog.
So ready.
Yeah.
A vlog I'd love to do. I don't want to damage my camera and
feel
shit.
it, yeah.
You know? Maybe I'll take a couple
Loud.
iPhone videos and throw them in
Yeah.
there, but yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I'm not in mosh pit shape. Like, I'm not match fit for this shit. So I have to, like, dead ass. I have to, like, pick and choose my mosh moments. I can't go crazy with it, bro. You got clientele, my friend.
That's like a girl that I was trying to link, but she's a flop. Shout out Nicole, though. Blowing up her spot.
There you go.
It doesn't work like that. I'm going to just put it on airplane. My disturb, my side button does not work. That's why I need a new phone.
R.I.P. Yeah. So, okay. Talk about... All right, we gotta knock this. We got to knock this fucking topic out before we go. You know what I'm about to talk about, right?
What is it?
The foot fetish.
Yeah, the foot fetish. Okay.
Because we're gonna have a little mini debate here.
All right, bet.
So you on the side of
Nigga, we love feet. Cute feet. Like, I can't take a girl serious if her feet aren't, like, if I wouldn't put her foot in my mouth.
okay.
Pause. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm on the side of like don't touch
Don't
my
look
feet.
at me like that.
Don't get feet anywhere near me. I think they're like the most alien looking part of us.
Really?
Now, I'll agree on you this. I don't want a woman who has like bad feet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
100%. Like I get that. Like somebody who has like dirty ass, like crusted up feet. Like I go to Times Square or like any part of New York City, and you'll see like homeless people with no shoes on, and you'll see those bad feet. And
Like
okay,
tribal feet.
I don't want that. Nobody wants that. It's just like if someone had bad hands, bad feet, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. But where does like the actual attraction for feet come in? Because that is
don't
just not an
know.
attractive part to me.
In high school, I was really scared of people's feet, but I think I was scared because I really liked them. It was weird. It
You said
sounds
you like
mad
people
weird.
in pain, so you were in pain.
Yeah, like it's just like I don't know. It's just like I just really like. I don't want to say I really like feet, but it's like I asked a couple girls like, "Let me see your feet." It's a simple question for me. Other people would be like, "That's weird," but it's like, nigga, can I see your feet? It's like,
If you I will.
am I bugging? Like,
I would say it would be an all right question to ask, only in the sense if you were actually trying to find out this woman was like clean or dirty. If she was like dirty as shit.
I mean, but they could always clean their feet real quick. Just
That's
step in
true.
put their shits in the sink, and then just send you a picture of some wet dogs.
But then they also, but you see the dirt part you can fix. But the actual like if the
That's what I'm
feet,
saying,
like
a-
shipping away,
yeah,
like the
a
skin is bad. You
Ugly
can't
foot
fix
is
that.
an ugly foot, but I understand why you don't like feet because it's like shit. I don't always like people.
I like face.
I like
That's
face. Like, yeah, I'm kind of superficial, so it's like
I like
everything got to be right, like with me, and it's weird. I don't know. I just like feet. It's just like I want to actually build a foot collage. So anybody out there who has some nice feet, DM them to me because I want to build a foot collage.
You heard the man, Skin Like Peanut Butter.
You will be anonymous.
Honestly.
I promise. I'm not gonna tag anybody. I posted feet on my story the other day. Didn't tag the person. I was just like, yo, there's a sale coming up in October for tats. So, shit.
There
Feet.
you go, my guy. There
Niggas
you
love
go.
feet over here. She don't like feet too much.
I don't blame her.
Yeah.
It's like iffy. But
Why deadass don't blame you? Because like I get the I like I said, I get the fact that if they're dirty, you don't want them. I understand that. But I can't take feet as like one of the main things. Okay, so you probably got some crazy ass porn habits too then.
no, I mean, I got real habits when it comes to like shit. I got some stories. I mean, one time, I'm trying to think, which story should I tell? I've gotten, let's just say, it's gonna be weird to say, but I've definitely involved feet into my sex life. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, because I like.
Because they
feet.
definitely like you. No, you were like the type to like just get stomped out. Like that's the shit you like.
Nah, like maybe like
You
a
like getting
foot,
beat
maybe
and
like a
shit like
foot
that?
job.
Oh
Yeah, like
Jesus
that, like a
Christ.
foot job might, like, you know what I mean? If you're drunk one night, you might eat some ass, suck some toes. It's just like basic on some grown man shit. Like,
Yo.
so why you
Everybody
stop
out
looking at
there.
it like you already know this?
I know,
Bro,
it's just
all
shocking.
right. On both of these accounts, I'm a 0. I am a complete. I got V cards on both.
My
both.
like what I say is,
Eating ass and
I
foot
know
jobs.
girls low key like getting their
He's
ass
talking me
eaten.
into it.
She's done it before, eating ass. It's just a thing. It's just like you're drunk. You honestly, you don't even gotta be drunk. But if you're drunk, it's just like it's not even for the girl. It's just like it's more for me. It's thrilling. I mean, that's why they got a shower. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. You talk about this.
I don't just eat ass. He talked me into doing it once. Well, because I've been in a relationship for like 3 years. So that's the only person I've done it with. I also put her foot in my mouth once.
Okay.
Just because I didn't tell you. I did that once.
Okay,
just like time. I'm not just out here like him. He's out here.
No. Out here like
I'm not out here just like if I talk. I've only like sucked like 2 toes, like not 2 toes, obviously, because that's 1 foot. Yeah. But two different girls' toes, and it was pretty. It was cool. Like I've eaten 2 asses. I'm lying. 3 asses.
I mean, it's lower than Charlemagne. Apparently, Charlemagne goes
because Charlemagne is fucking Charlemagne. Like Charlemagne is Charlemagne. Like niggas eat ass out here. It's not even like it's not a every sexual like encounter thing. It's just one like if the mood right, you ain't gotta light no candles. It's just like you drunk. I was having some nice. We love Taylor Port over here. If you have some Taylor Port, shit. You twisted, you might eat some ass. It's the way you do it. Like a lot of girls be like, I wouldn't let a nigga eat my ass. This is like you don't even really have a choice with certain niggas. You don't got a choice. If I'm back there already, I'm gonna swipe up and just you know what I mean, real quick. It don't even gotta be no long tongue in the butt, wild shit. Like it's just like
that's
man.
Crazy.
So
yo, even when I see that shit in porn, I'm like,
I don't actually. I was watching some shit the other day when a nigga was eating a bitch ass, and that's like where it happened at. If you get what I'm saying, so
god damn. Oh, fuck.
Feet. Back to feet, though. Feet are dope. I fuck with feet, bro. I gotta do like
make some crazy ass amateur porn videos, clearly.
Yeah. I never even recorded myself fucking.
That's good.
I guess because I know what I think I look like is not what I look like on camera. So I'm not even finna like.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like Kevin Hart was talking about this shit. He was like, bro, I got a mirror on my ceiling. He was like, "What you think you look like is not what you look like." I have never.
That's like a total aerial view. I think. That's
yeah,
like
but like when you see your feet while you fucking. Or like you might see little shit like yo my ass look weird, like my back look off, I got scoliosis, like it's just like you'll notice certain shit. Like I don't ever record myself fucking, but I have had some really interesting sexual experiences with women that I really do care for.
Damn. Yo, shout out Lil Snorlax. You know Lil Snorlax? You know who this guy is? He's from Cali.
Isn't that a Pokemon?
Yeah, it is, but he's a big dude. He's like 500, bro. He's like a solid 500. He's a big man. Like he's a thick boy. Snorlax. He makes some cool music, some little like anime like type.
I love
shit.
Anime, like has anime music videos.
Yeah,
songs.
He does that. Like he makes like some raps about that, about gaming, and like sometimes he has this alter personality called XXX Snorlax, where he does like the old XX Tentacion like screaming shit. He does that.
I've been told that.
And then X. He does like songs about like eating ass sometimes, like some meme songs. So he does it. He covers all the.
Didn't
bases.
Ugly God do that shit, eating ass?
Yeah,
because niggas eat.
But he did it in XXX Snorlax style, so he screamed it. He said, "I eat ass, and he's screaming it. And then there's one of them where he says his dick is hard. It's the hardest on like a splurge type.
X started this shit. I fucking love X.
Yeah,
word.
He's a man. He definitely was like eating feet and eating.
I want you to 100%. One day just, if you're drunk, just suck a toe, a cute foot, bro. It's gonna be a cute foot out there. She said the same shit. It's gonna be a cute. I'm trying to tell niggas,
like,
bro.
You gotta realize, like, I haven't been.
Everybody, like, I know. Everybody.
Happened by now. I think, like, I've been like out this shit for a long time.
It just happens in the moment.
In the moment. I'm not. You ain't gotta plan it, but shit. If you have a girl, do you have a girl?
Yeah.
Okay, you saying it like that, Zodi. I'm sorry. I apologize for asking that.
No, all good.
But if she was like, eat my ass, you're not gonna do it?
No.
You can't go aggressive like that.
No. I didn't have to. Not aggressively. If she was just like, babe, eat my ass, pause. Like, not no. All right, shit. You ain't gotta ask me unless if you're my girl. You ain't gotta ask me, but shit.
Nah, bro. I'm not doing everything that bitch wants me to do. Oh, sorry, you're not a bitch, but this is just like obviously you're a good person, yo. She's probably not watching this, but. Anyways, but yeah, I'm not doing crazy shit like that. Shit. Hell the fuck.
I want to tie girls up, do all that shit.
And that's the type of porn I bet you're into.
No, not even because they be too rough with the women. Like they're not beautiful flowers. Like they be just ODing. Like bitch hair be on the floor after. Like nigga, how did your hair come out? Like they be too rough. Like I just want to do like the shit you see on Instagram, like the calm. They tie the titty up with the toe and then the shit like.
You tie her hands together. You tie her.
I've been tied up and I've tied girls up, but I want to really like.
You've been tied.
You
up?
want to go to the Japanese shit,
like the Japanese shit.
Like,
I hang her up on the ceiling and then I go make some bacon.
Like,
yeah,
exactly.
And just let her like spin
let
her, let her twirl. I come
like
back when I'm
minutes.
done eating, bitch, all red and shit.
Yeah,
like word.
There's some girls that are like crazy into that shit, bro.
Girls be like, choke me. I'm like, I'm not choking you, son.
That I'm a fan of for sure. That's
see?
just an easy one to just like.
See,
that's
he doesn't do feet. I don't do choking.
Like
I don't want to choke. I mean, I've hate fucked somebody. That's when I choked him because I was really pissed off about some. I used to get mad at little shit like. The bitch. I remember one time a girl I was talking to fucking slapped the bacon and egg out my hand, but she paid for it. But I was so pissed.
I would be pissed too.
I was mad as fuck. It was still in the bag though. She just smacked it. I'm like, yo, I'm about to break up with you.
Yo, she
like,
probably wanted that though. She probably wanted you to like just completely hate fuck her.
Yeah, I think she just wanted a reaction. A lot of girls want reactions. And
that's for sure.
And
especially up here. I be seeing that shit up here. Back home in Maryland, it's not like that.
Yeah, like
the girls are.
They be wanting you to hit them, but we don't condone domestic violence. I actually want to make short films on domestic violence. Like I'm really into like how Quentin Tarantino adds a lot of action and unnecessary bloodshed in his movies. So I want to do a domestic violence short film. Like that's the one I really want to do. But
so you want to get into film soon?
Yeah, soon. I got movie ideas actually. Okay. Like there's one called I got a movie idea called The Love Story That Never Ends, where basically a guy falls in love with this girl, but she's not really in love with him. Long story short, she's fucking other guys. He ends up kidnapping her, blah, blah, blah. He's an art. It's basically me, but it's not me. He paints. He goes to college for art. He has a nice condo. He's doing his own fashion thing, but she's not fucking with him. He kidnaps her, has this little room for her in the crib, and then she's like spitting on him, trying to escape. And then at some point, it's like a psychological thriller. It's like he manipulates her mind into obviously showing her that he's a good guy, because he is a good guy. But after 8 months to a year, her being in his crib, not going outside really, and him just feeding her and being nice to her, reading to her, giving her baths, whatever, letting her bathe herself because he's not a perv. Mm-hmm. She basically they end up just being together because her mind is so like, you've been in the same room for like months and all you've been seeing is him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so like you just kind of it's like a dog, like an animal.
Yeah,
kind of,
like
they might bark at you at first,
and then they get comfortable around you, and they see who you really are, y'all. And then the longer,
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, Stockholm syndrome. Like, and it's basically, and then after a few months, I don't know how I wanted to end. They end up getting married. I know how I wanted to end. So basically, at the end of the movie, it like, you know, That's So Raven. She had a vision. And it come from her eye, everything goes back into his eye, and he's in class planning it out, and then that's how the movie just ends.
Oh, so it never actually happens.
Yeah, but it happens in his head, and then it goes back, and then the ending is like him basically getting ready to like do it. The love story that never ends. If somebody takes that idea, they know that they got it from me. Yeah. And then I want to do. You seen the movie Jennifer's Body with Megan Fox? It's like basically about a girl who has a demon inside of her, and she basically eats men to keep her, like, if she doesn't,
she's a fucking ghoul.
Yeah, basically, if she doesn't kill men and eat them, and she doesn't, you know, Megan Fox looks good, so she's luring them in with her body. So if she doesn't eat men or get blood, she basically starts to get sick and age. So she has to keep that up. I want to do a movie like that, but with the guy's point of view.
Shit, son.
Because that's where I had a painting called it's not called anything, but it said I was never your girl, it was just your turn. And it's like the girl within the river of blood with the Baphomet goat horns and shit. Mm-hmm. I got it from that movie. I really fuck with like occult shit. It's interesting.
You guys are film people. Hit my guy up, man. He's got some crazy
I got some good ideas. And I thought about that idea when I was on live painting.
It out here too.
Exactly. I thought about that when I was on live painting one night. And I was dead just winging it. I was like, this would be a good movie. And I had wrote a book about like how my mind, because I was like really like bugged out, I was like losing my mind. I wrote a book just of my thoughts and how they worked, and that book is also called The Love Story That Never Ends. I never finished it though, but when I do finish it, it might be the book then the movie. People tell me to do the movie first then the book, but I don't want anybody to buy the pitch. I want to do it, but I need a gooch amount of money to actually go through with that, because that's going to be like city,
it's expensive,
city and fucking a condo, and then it's just like gotta find the actor. I want her to be like, well, she came from like the UK to New York, and then they started messing with each other. They broke up. She started fucking other guys. He's a pretty calm guy. He's kind of, I don't know if I want him to be introverted though, but
you got some crazy ideas, my guy. Jesus,
I try, man.
Yeah, and then you just gotta have like a live performance of like just, the background music just have a little flame as the background.
Oh yeah, I kind of want it to be like not a silent film, but a silent film. Like I've seen the movie on Netflix. It's called Love.
Have a little Snorlax in the movie.
Snorlax is OD. I mean, shit, he could be. I want some people in the movie.
Bro, get that big boy out
here. Get the big boy. He could probably be like.
Come out to New York.
He could be cool. He could actually be cool with the guy that kidnaps her. He's like, he probably sells hot dogs outside the condo, and he sees him every morning and every night before he like. You know what I mean?
Oh, man, we need a Long Island filmmaker, dude.
Bro. Like, bro, I don't know anything about cameras, but I do have ideas, and I know how I want it to look. Like, as far as the domestic violence little short film, is basically... You've seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Damn!
That shit is lit.
Fuck. I wish you would have seen it. It's Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie. I love that movie. At the end, they're married, but they work for two different companies. They're both assassins, but they don't know it. So their companies basically put them against each other, but because they don't know each other's personal life, they lied about their background and shit. So at the end of the movie, spoiler alert, they end up getting into a really OD like shootout in the crib. Like, and at the end of the movie, they end up making up. After they shoot each other, not shoot each other. After they're done having the gunfight. They're like having a standoff and they can't kill one another, so they end up fucking and then they end up killing everybody at the company because after that they just send people to come for them from the company. I want some shit like that. The gunfight is fire, but some shit like that would be dope.
Yeah,
where I'm beating her up, but she's also kicking my ass, hitting me with pots of coffee and shit. Like interesting shit. Like it'd be dope.
Damn, dude, you gotta get into porn directing too, man.
I would love to be a film. I've been thinking about that, like filming porn.
Yeah, dude.
I don't want to be a porn star because that takes all the fun out of having sex because you're having sex with women you don't know like that. It's just trash. But
Bella Thorne is doing shit like that. You know?
She is.
She's doing.
She's not doing porn.
Director.
She's director. I heard about that.
Yeah, porn director.
I would love to do that. I'd really.
That's crazy.
Have some my art in the background of the porn, just like.
That shit would be so legit, man.
XX checks, them Pornhub checks.
Damn, dude. We got some crazy ideas here, yo. DM this guy if you want some crazy ideas.
I got some good ideas,
inspirations,
bro. Some inspiration. I got some stories, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, we got time for like one more.
All right, I got you.
Thing. All right, you want to talk about Vlad?
Oh yeah, Vlad. I love Vlad. Vlad's cool, but it's just like his way of questioning is weird. They say that he's a cop. I feel like he is, but he isn't. I seen an interview with him. Yes, he was interviewing some guy. He played Michael Jackson in the Michael Jackson biopic like in the 90s. But he asked him. He was just like, "What did Vlad say?" Vlad said some real hot boy shit. He was just like, because he was talking about how his family divorced. He was like, yeah, my family, like Vlad was asking the dude. The dude was like, oh, my family, my parents are divorced or whatever. And then he was like, well, yeah, it was a lot of crack back then. He was like, my family wasn't on crack. Like nobody in my family did drugs. And it was just awkward after that. And then the comments were just, I love reading the comments. People were just like, every black person you have, his family isn't on drugs, Vlad, but. Vlad's cool. Certain shit he does is cringy as fuck.
Yeah,
like the Vlad sigh. You heard the Vlad sigh, where you hear some shit sad and he's like, "Yeah, man."
Yeah,
like that sigh is so cringy.
It's
like
so fake too.
Fuck. It's just like.
But sometimes it's like it's hard if you're in his position. Like I could understand if somebody came on here and they said some sad story, but like I didn't really have an emotional connection.
Yeah,
because
you don't know
some reaction.
Yeah, but it's just like I don't know. Vlad just makes a lot of money. Vlad walks around with security. Vlad is just Vlad. Vlad is Russian, and he has a Viking beard.
I mean, he did get locked up one time.
He
did?
I mean,
he does. Yeah.
I heard that Rick Ross Peoples beat him up, and he sued
probably
Rick Ross for like $30K, $300,000.
Probably.
Fuck with Vlad though. Vlad's a cool guy, bro. He seems cool. I don't know.
I couldn't do interviews like that where I'm not on the camera and just the one person.
There's a reason why he's off camera though, because he knows he's doing some weird, like not some funny shit, but it's just like you really putting people's business out there.
Yeah, I think that's already a little bit sketchy. If somebody's doing it like that,
I thought Vlad was black when I first heard him. When he was white, I was like, yo, this dude's white. Like, damn.
Yeah. Because like it's one thing like to do what Dead Station does because he doesn't obviously need to be in the video because he's putting all these effects.
Exactly, he's making the video. Like Vlad has a whole team of people that caption his videos.
Yes.
Edit them. Like word.
He doesn't need to actually. He could be on camera if you want to. And you know that one guy from Atlanta, the skinny dude with the big beard who does out the white. It's like his background's all white. He's had Cardi B on
DJ Small Eyes.
Oh, yeah.
DJ Small Eyes.
Think so.
Yeah.
He's another one.
Yeah, he was with Vlad. I heard his voice on Vlad interviews, and then he just went and did his own shit. It was cool. You know, you remind me of Kenny Beats.
Kenny Beats? Never heard of him.
Really? You gotta get on the Kenny Beats.
Because I don't watch podcasters or interviews.
Nah, it's not interviews. He doesn't even do interviews. He makes beats, and he'll have like Vince Staples or somebody on there, and he'll record like. So he had Zach Fox. Zach Fox is funny as shit. Zach Fox mustache is so nasty, but it's cool.
I don't want. I only watched. There's only one podcast I watched. Italian Football TV. Shout out them. Shout out IFTV.
Wait, so you don't watch Joe Rogan?
I hear clips.
Yeah, clips too. I don't watch a whole.
I don't watch the whole thing.
That
I hear clips.
Too crazy.
So I don't really watch. And No Jumper, I watched a lot more than I do now. But every now and then I'll pop that on.
I fuck with No Jumper, but I remember one interview he interviewed Air Dash and Maxo Cream. And he kept asking them about drugs. You were there. I was like, it was cringy. He was like, so you guys never put a Xan in a bitch butt? He said some weird shit. And they were like, no, we don't promote drugs. And he kept on asking questions about drugs. I was just like,
yeah, I think sometimes he does go after reactions. It's not like genuine.
That Boonk shit was funny.
That shit was amazing.
Nigga said
that was amazing.
He was like, your forehead grease is still on the wall from when you hit your head on it.
Oh, that was one of the best episodes. I don't give a shit. That was good for Boonk's
that
career.
Shit was. Was it? It was good.
100% for his career. 100%.
I mean, his career was
falling off.
Yeah.
With someone like that, the only way that career stays up is if people keep talking about him, and that gave him a reason to keep talking about him. Now nobody gives a fuck about him.
That nigga said, "My name is."
He hasn't done nothing.
My name is John Gabbana. That nigga be like, "My name is John now. Boonk is dead." I'm like, nigga, you got the Boonk tats. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand
really
no shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, like I hate people that get stupid face tats.
Yeah, nah.
People say my face tats are stupid, but I don't really care. But like famous decks, like stick man shit is like, I don't say it's stupid, but
yeah,
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah,
you know, but
nah, I can't watch podcasts because like I feel like I draw from them too much. I don't want to. Eventually, one day, I was thinking about this in the car. My 1 year anniversary, I'll come on as a guest on my own podcast. I'll have like the guy I interviewed first, George. Like I'll have him like interview me, and I'll come on and I'll talk about that kind of stuff. I
would love to interview you. I'm good at questions.
Yo, fuck, bro. I mean, I'll find the interviewer. I'll choose. It's gotta be the right person. Yeah. Right now, he makes sense. But if it comes to a point where you're a better interviewer, fuck it, we'll do it, bro. You make a podcast or some shit, I'll come.
You actually want to do a podcast?
Fuck it, bro. Y'all gotta do it. You'll be cool because you gotta have a 2-person dynamic. It's a lot different than having a 1-person dynamic.
Yeah.
People you can feed, and since you two already know each other well, you have good chemistry. Like if me and you start a podcast, there would be we'd have
to get used to it.
Exactly. Yep. So even like if you look at Audacity TV, if you know who they are, they're like out of Suffolk. They were doing the rap podcast.
I think I heard of them.
They were doing it like we were kind of overlapping in time.
I gotta link people like because I really don't be in cliques at all. Yeah. Like, I just be by myself.
They had some growing pains at their first podcast.
Really?
But then they started getting good. But then they stopped making them. They did the bagel shop, Bagel Boss.
Wait, why did they stop making them?
They just stopped making them. I don't know what happened. My theory is they were doing them at Suffolk Community College, and they either graduated or they didn't have access to the space anymore. Okay. So they probably have nothing to do. And one thing that's very dangerous, I've always felt like, because my photographer, he's offered me, why don't we use my camera? I'm like, I don't want to do that because if I up my quality for the one podcast and then I go back to what I was doing before, everyone would be expecting like, why isn't my video at this quality, that quality? I want to slow.
What you got going on here is really good. I saw it. I was like, yo, I gotta get on here.
Yeah, you gotta get on here. Wait, this is the time. If y'all want to get on here, like, this is definitely the time to do it.
He was like, you might not be. Wait, what did you say?
I'm like, I usually don't go for this type of shit, but then like I looked into it a little more, and I'm like, no, this guy's probably right because I want to break it up. For one, I don't want all rappers, and 2, you were an artist, so you were in the realm. So I've had people hit me up where they're not even in the realm.
What do they do? Like, what would they do? Like, what do you mean not in the realm? Like,
I don't really want to call them out because I don't want to say what they do. I'll tell you maybe off camera. But you're in the to me, clothing design and rap kind of go hand in hand. It does. I genuinely think that is the case. Like you look at Cuff Boys on YouTube.
Oh, I heard of them.
Yeah,
I think I heard.
See, anyways, so they have they were the ones who kind of got Lil Skies popping and Atlantic Cube popping.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. Shit.
They were the guys. But they have clothing brand called Ransom, and that kind of
heard of that.
Yeah, they kind of went together like that. I think that it goes hand in hand. You can't say, when you see like Chow's video and you see Hoodstar hat, like you associate that together.
Those Hoodstar hats are fire.
Yeah, the Pen6ar could go right with. You
know the funny thing is, Pen6ar actually she didn't know about this, but I wanted Pen6ar to be like a cult.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, like some crazy shit.
Like not even crazy, just like a real like sex cult kind of thing.
Damn.
That's what I wanted it to be, but
fuck, dude.
That was the goal, but it's a clothing brand.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm more positive, I guess.
Man.
But it'll still be something one day. Watch, you'll hear me
for sure.
Hear about me somewhere.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to wrap this shit up right now before the camera gets all fucked up. Yo, shout out whatever you guys want right now.
All right, follow me on Instagram at SkinLikePeanutButter. My Twitter is SkinLikePB, and the Pen6ar page is Pen6ar. So word, Faith.
Follow me at FaithMonet _ FAITHMONET _
Yeah. Hit that shit up. They're doing some crazy shit. I fuck with the clothes. I fuck with the paintings. All that shit. Hit me up. SKBENITG. Follow me. Hit me up for podcasts if you want it. Let me know about feedback.
Yes.
Underground artists. Hit me up. Send me your music. I'll actually give you feedback. Do that. Subscribe to SkinLikePeanutButter Media. Media. We are at over 110 subscribers now. We're growing a little bit faster than usual, so this is dope as fuck. Thank you guys. I really appreciate the faster growth. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye. Love you all. Peace out, sons.
That was good.